the moment like when you see Cade go down and you kind of have to quickly get all ready?
It's very quick turn of events, but we prep all week. Coach Bud and Brian, really state that even if you're not the starter, you have to prepare like the starter. So it's all about just doing my job. So when Cade went down, whether he's in or I'm in, we have to do our jobs to help this team.
Did you play against Michigan State when you were at Wisconsin?
No, I did not.
Okay.
So it's been quite the journey for you, just in terms of COVID senior year, not being able to play, transferring. I mean, what was it like getting that first extended, meaningful run? Just kind of a journey.
It was pretty surreal. I think everybody was, especially a night game at Kinnick, and it's what dreams are made of. So it was surreal. It was a lifetime experience that I'll never forget. But especially the best part was being with my team. Us pulling it through and winning.
Can you express your emotions of that first touchdown pass you had to Eric? Did you let out a cheesoo at the end of that?
I did, yeah. It was, like I said, surreal, very hyped up. It was a great drive we put together all around. Couldn't have done it without Eric, couldn't have done it without the O-line. And so I think we're all virtually the same amount of hyped, I should say.
How'd you feel like you played out there?
I thought I played all right. Obviously there's some things to clean up, but we'll take a look at that tomorrow. Tonight I'm just focused on being with my team, celebrating the win together. We'll just look at it tomorrow.
What'd you
What are
learn?
the feelings right now of the team getting a victory? Because you guys face a lot of adversity out there, not only with Cade going down, but being down, struggling in certain areas, and then finally pulling through.
Yeah, I think it just speaks to the resilience of this team. The no stop, always go mentality that we have. This team has a lot of resilience and they'll never give up. That's one thing you can count on is we're a very tough team. And all those guys, they won't stop fighting until the last second is done.
Saw Cade down there on the sidelines and crutches. What was his message to you?
He was just, do your job, keep doing what you're doing. He's like, you're seeing the field well, just keep doing what you're doing. Obviously, it's very nice to have him down there and help me. I've learned a lot from him over the past, half a year we've been together. And so having him is definitely a blessing.
How much does Cooper mean to this team?
I think everybody knows how much Coop means to this team. He's a tremendous player, tremendous athlete. He's one of those guys that will always, give a big play in a big moment. Couldn't be happier for him, and I know he couldn't be happier for this team because he's a team guy.
We heard that. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
We heard that you had been practicing a lot with the ones over the summer, especially while Cade was still recuperating. How much did that practice time with the starters help you prepare for a day like today?
I think it helped a lot, being able to build that chemistry with the receivers and build that chemistry with the O-line. The past couple weeks, I haven't been with the ones a ton, but, when I felt out there, we were all together. I got in the huddle, I told them, I'm going to lean on you guys, we'll all lean on each other, and we'll get through this thing together.
You had the one series that went well. You guys went down and scored. What went well there as opposed to some of the other possessions?
I don't know off the top of my head. We're going to see it tomorrow. Like I said on film, kind of focused on that. Kind of just focused on being with my team right now. Trying not to think too much about the game. Let my brain rest over because there's a lot of emotions today. And then tomorrow we'll really dive into the film and take care of that.
When was the last time you played that much in a football game that counted?
2021, my senior year, I played 3 games during COVID, and so definitely a different thing being out there today, especially under those lights in that stadium.
Can you just take me through what you saw in Cooper's return?
As soon as the ball was in the air, I was looking at Coop. There was nobody around. I was screaming, "Run!" I was like, "Run, Coop, run!" He takes off, makes 2 guys miss, and then I'm like, my eyes start to get wider and wider, and then he breaks through, and I'm going nuts, running down the sideline, screaming. Well, the whole sideline was. So it was great. Definitely a cool feeling to see that happen.
What was the prevailing message from the coaching staff? It seems like you guys were playing very aggressive, throwing the ball down the field when you came in the game.
I think it was just we're gonna do what we do and not let anybody tell us what to do. We had a game plan this week and we stuck to it. And, we pulled through. So
2 more questions.
It seemed like Eric obviously again on that drive he was kind of your go-to. Is he a guy that you've built pretty good rapport with over that time, getting snaps at the one?
Yeah, I think Eric's one of those guys that he's friends with every single person in the locker room. He's very outgoing, very outspoken, great guy. And throwing the ball to him at practice, like during the time when I was running with the ones at practice, and then him just being upbeat all the time, you really start to build that connection. And then when you have a 6'5", 200-something pound tight end that's athletic freak, you're probably gonna throw the ball to him.
Is it your expectation you'll probably be starting next week and beyond?
Yeah, I'm not really too worried about that. That's going to be the coach's decision. I'm just focused on myself, what I can control and what I can do to, be better for this team. And, whatever role this team needs me to be, I'll be that. But that's going to be what the coaches decide. And so I'm just focused on myself right now.
All right, thanks.